Right, so today we're back with one of Joe's cars and we've come down to look at his beautiful Renault GT Turbo. It's probably one of the best in country. So let's meet the owner, Joe, again and let's talk about one of his pride and joys. Right, so with Joe, do you want to tell us a bit about it? Because obviously there's going to be people that are watching that don't know much about these cars, and there's going to be people watching that have had these as they've been growing up. So
basically it's a 1989 Renault 5 GT Turbo, far from standard as you can see, and it's been in my collection for 6 years now. So it's pretty modified, pretty fast, and a horrible car to drive.
So what's been done to engine?
Oh, you name it, mate. It was built in 2003 by a guy somewhere. I think he was down south somewhere. But it's all forged and yeah, bigger turbo, everything that you can think of that could be done at the time on these were done. So it's 220 brake horsepower, I think it is. That's what rolling road printout was anyway. At the moment, it's running low boost because head gasket went, so I've had to put another head gasket on it. And I also put some new forged pistons in it again at the same time. So I'm just wearing it all in it, mate. I didn't want to give it too much abuse.
Right. And what about the wheel, tyre, suspension combo?
Yeah, so it's got bowlers on it. They're 18-inch. I had to do a bit of modifying for back to be able to get them on. You can see there, I've took back bumper back an inch just so they don't catch.
Right.
Which was a bit of a job. And shaved full arch inside there. I'm
going to say they are a big wheel, aren't they?
They are a big wheel, but they look very similar to turbo wheels that they come on. I think it were either these or it were one at Renault's come with like slotted wheels like these, but I think they were a full shiny. So I've gone for them because they look very similar but bigger.
Right.
And because they're grey, obviously it suits car with them. Car being black and wheels being grey.
Right. Is this the sort of body kit that come as a standard then? Yeah,
so side skirt's not standard, front bumper's standard, spoilers K-Tech or something like that, I think. And back bumper's same, back bumper's a K-Tech or something like that. So yeah, they're different, but rest of it's all the same.
Right. And what's going on with the interior?
So we've got some BB bucket seats and some TRS harnesses. Harnesses not were in it when I got it. The seats one, I've changed the seats, it had some red ones in before, but I wanted to sort of make it all stealth black. So
yeah, I've done that, and I think you've sort of like kept it era correct as well, haven't you? Yeah,
I've tried to. Yeah, I've tried to. Yeah, they're a pain, and they come off when you get in.
Yeah.
As you can see, Velcro's not that good enough, but yeah, it's all pretty much as it come to me. When I got it, other than like I say, wheels, front seats have changed, but other than that, bodywork wise, it's pretty much exactly the same as it come to me.
And if we have a look in this boot right here,
yeah, we've got
is it open?
Yeah, it's open. Yeah.
How do you open it? It's one of them push buttons, isn't it, to open?
Yeah.
It's got an old school JBL subwoofer in there. Yeah. I'd say you've done this pretty era correct, haven't you?
Yeah, that were in it.
They were already in it?
That was it. So it's got a full Alpine setup other than that sub.
Right.
All the rest is Alpine, so you've got Alpine tape, CD deck and all that lot.
Yeah.
It's been mag featured, it was in Performance French when it was built back in 2003, and then what happened then was the guy put it in the garage in 2004 and it just sat there until I bought it in 2020. So it was literally a case of he'd put it on eBay and he'd put it down with engine seized, and it wasn't the engine, it was a water pump that it seized up.
Oh,
so
right.
obviously it just clicked when he tried to start it.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got it back and we had it running within 10 minutes. So,
happy days.
Yeah.
Happy days.
It needs a boot lid, as you can see. Starting to go on boot there. But
yeah, I've just copped for
one
it.
of them, yeah. It's one of them. It can wait for now.
How old is the car?
Oh, yeah, it's pretty old now, isn't it? 36 or something.
Yeah, 36-year-old. What's mileage on it?
120 now.
120.
125, something like that. I think it had about 123 on when I got it. So 125 now. Yeah, about 2,000 miles in 6 years.
But to look at it, you wouldn't have thought it's done that sort of mileage.
No. When it's an hard car to drive. You can't drive it. It's got an audible clutch in it. It's audible seats. It looks cool as, you know, but it's just not a comfy car to drive.
Just older cars, isn't it?
To be fair, if you're going down motorway in it, it won't be too bad. But just local, because it's no power steering and that, obviously it's got bigger wheels and that on it as well. It's a little bit of a dog to turn.
Well, in that you've got potholes, you've got speed bumps and stuff to deal with now.
That as well, yeah, because it's been lowered as well. So obviously it's,
You know a bit more about it now, but yeah, we'll get some drive-bys so you can hear what it sounds like. Right, so that's been this video of this Renault GT5 Turbo. But next time, come back and join us for the next review of this Courtney Sport Turbo Nova. What an animal. So, I'll see you next time, and whatever you're doing today, make it different. See you later.